what interest you have got here? He said, up and said, at once, I understood. Here not in our country like that. Our country is strict, punishment heavy. In India, you go to Haridwar, you go to Rishikesh, so many foreigners, many of them go to for this. Or maybe Kashi, other Kathmandu, Peshawar, Pakistan. Who did that come? He wants to addicted to it, very difficult to develop. Anybody intoxicated. So you say, everybody is more or less a personality. And it's going to make give up your team. Why? What's wrong with you? You have to come more of goodness. Team. You carry on doing it. But ultimately, if you're serious, you must pay for it. Anything you want valuable, you must pay the price. It's not natural what you are cheating. You cheat yourself. This happens also. History of the movement, I don't know, history tells itself. History repeats. Now it's considered how many years since? Just 70 to 25, how many years? 55? Huh? Do you know in 55 years you go through, read the history of Islam? It's not official. Little more devotees you ask. Here and there you go through research. What Prabhupada said, who took it seriously, still you see some of them. Others. But many did lots of stuff, nothing. It's not your thing. If I am not in the light, then who cares? If I am dear to Krishna, that is what matters. He may be a flower and fragment, not in the city equivalently, but in the forest. It's still, its smell is being carried by the wind. And God knows, and you get it on. No. Give to Krishna, give to Radha, give to spiritual master, or do not go to Krishna. And they will recommend, here is a nice boy, he's a nice Lord Krishna, please take it. I am not so much for affection and discuss. Please, you must go to Krishna. You simply have to do that. You don't have to become sannyasi. But still, it's not giving. People will listen to me, somebody has a danda, external thing. The actual thing is beauty. Honestly, see, long time, you must have to understand because he has some beauty. I cannot, otherwise, Radha will kick him out. Maya is testing everybody. You want to advance more? Then stronger test. Bigger hardened. Cross all the sin. As much as you can, do your best. As accordingly you will do your best. As a Prabhupada made those who later join Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said, yeah, but children, make them Krishna conscious. What you are lacking, they will help you go through. This is called Buddha. Put. There is a Narak named Put. Because unless when you die, you get Vishnu's prasad. You will go there. Putra, the purpose of getting into family life means to be a putra, to be a Vaishnava son. Who can become Vaishnava, you training up, like Narad Muni or whatever, Prabhupada's father, old Mohinde. From childhood, taking him to the temple, encouraging him to do Vaishnava Utsav. Very simple. In Indian family is nothing. If you engage. Otherwise, Daddy, I want to sell a phone. Who wants that? More or less like cinema. Somebody, one doctor asking one patient, when you are sleeping, some disease, when you are sleeping, still cell phone with you, no, Mataji? Say yes. Throw away! Once we become free from this disease. So, don't be attached to cell phone. I saw one of our Guru, this one, asked me, again us. I told you last time, didn't I tell? The television, throw it, give to our reality. Have you done? I liked it very much. I saw early days, eating something. Mom, give me the plate. I am sitting here. Mother, what are you doing? Watching TV. Hence, not going to what? Nothing so fast. So strong, to give up on attachment on habit. That is why he's saying, habit is the second nature. Because it is very difficult, deep to get rid of. But you have to have taste. Everything is possible. Impossible and possible. Take prasad in your still sometimes nobody's there and mind prompts, let us go. So I saw this hotel down restaurant. Very nice mushroom, roasted mushroom. Did you taste it before? Oh, what is here? How do you know? He's a Paramahamsa. He doesn't have to do. He simply knows, come here. Where did you go? In the afternoon. Tell. They have to tell. What was I going to tell? Why? Then they asked me to take me. You are taking us. You know that? Oh my gosh. But if the sister like see, it was saying maybe liking him. Same to to ice cream. Same to many other I don't want to mention. Art. I don't mention. Same thing Prabhupada gone. I never think Prabhupada, that's what I say, early days I saw. Prabhupada did not say this, but sometimes nowadays, so new thing. Happy birthday to you. Don't mind, I'm not criticizing you. Just truth has to be told. And just suppose you are attached to it. And Krishna's birthday, you bring first Krishna's. Maybe another bring Laddu, which one Krishna will take? He will take the Laddu, not Rasala. Once one place I went, it happened after some time. I said, what? Every day I will give you fish or our countries. Prasad. Every day you take Gītā, become fish like no. If it is every day Rasulullah, Gulab Jam, all this thing, you feel like this, at least somebody give what purpose rice, dal, sabji, pakora. Maybe. Then one day in lecture, I told, one day Prabhupada has come and said, I'm hungry, give some prasadam. Then, yes, Prabhupada. What I told you to offer to Krishna. But I'm telling this because I'm seeing there are so many changes happening. Of course, they have got to substantiate me, they have got argument, they say this. Anyway, Prabhupada said, don't worry. So, for the interest of the society, don't stay strong. Did I say you all this thing offered to Krishna? Prabhupada, these are all local vegetables. I see. No roti, no rice. I don't want to say what is there, some make it. Not like it. Do you have all these? What I say, you mean rice, dal, wheat, chapati, and other such things. Yeah. Can you go eat? Go. Over to Krishna. Meditate. What I say, you can stick to something. Huh? What I say. Another, he said, basic thing, do not change. And what will happen, I am not saying, you will eat that. The music is negative, you understand? And what people are saying, you see, and then you decide. So, Prabhupada said, what I gave, do not add, do not subtract. You keep it as it is, everything will go nice. Otherwise, you need it. So this is very important to maintain purity, maintain standard. God wants to make a group of Brahmin, so they have made a Gurukul. So that can build character, control senses, then he becomes sannyasi. Chance maybe he will survive. Otherwise, every step difficult. In brahmacharya, is it not next to impossible to maintain true brahmacharya life? Yes. No. Even if I say Grihastha, please don't mind. Grihastha and Gyomi are not same. So if you are serious, you should know. Same thing other sanna. And that is our making, we are making our choice destiny. We practice it down to that. So that's why what Prabhupada gave, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave, Bhakti-Siddhanta, everything is same, not changing. Basic thing not changing. And Vedanta accordingly follow. I said this college was well organized. Prabhupada has a hope, which I hope, carry on the booking of church. Coming 10,000 years, this will go on. We stick to. Seems like this one is a good organization, well organized. And this will go on. Many devotees may come again. Coming 10,000 years. And Prabhupada's one, how many years? 77, 14 November. 20, 45, 48, say approximately 50 years. I see 50 years, a lot of change. I don't mean bad, I don't mean good, but a lot of change. You can think of how much to go. Only half a century. Now we move at this afternoon. In most of them I find 70, 80 became over this in general. Time is 6 and almost 24. Is there some question or comment? I don't want to give big talk and big example. We have to know where we are, accordingly I will tell same to you. Otherwise, this Jiva Goswami said this other Acharya said this means this, but I am not falling for relative principle breaking. What is the use of scholars? Yes or no? Of course, for a few percent. It's okay. Foundation must be strong. There is many old places we don't see. Yes or no? There are Krishna's writing history. We can write. Maharaj, I did this, I am this, it's okay, but Krishna is writing. In the form of time, impersonal. See how long is this? Where did it come? Again it comes. We have to keep up Maya. Of course, some go on already. That is body. And going, I don't know, very soon it will be extinct. Is that all? To tell. I'm not telling all this. I can tell I don't want to become what my guru says. So did you digest my books? Or I should complete my book. It may take you a whole life maybe to digest. Then quote all this. But for me, for some it's necessary, at least. I mean, a schoolboy quoting about calculus. Trigonometry. Imagining number. You have to learn all this. No question.
Questions?
Please.
Very good opportunity.
Create question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you Maharaj for a wonderful class, and you did bring us a very important point that we need to follow the basics. We cannot, at some time, in an attempt to preach and to share Krishna consciousness, we give this angle of being practical, being open, being flexible. And we also know that we want to be very exclusive because people see us as very special. So we have to behave very normal. So Maharaj, we wanted to just get some of your thoughts here as we try to teach in Singapore in various levels, especially at offices, in alpha forums we call it, or even in the small suburbs in Singapore we do small programs at house and others. How do we, two parts knowledge. One is how do we don't appear to be very exclusive, very special, that people feel very distant from us. And second is how we also make them understand some of these foundational teachings which we've been talking about. So if you can share some.
So there are different types of people with different background. I think we need to know what background is from. And it helps. Pray to Krishna. Power is, and prayer is very powerful. Krishna, Prabhupada always praying. You see, Srimad Bhagavatam full of prayers. It's not here to pray after. They are simple prayers. And you are not doing, but Krishna is doing it. So Krishna is within his heart, he is also within your heart. You are simple at heart and pray. Krishna will give you inspiring guiding. Tesham Sattva-Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti-Purvakam Dadami Buddhi-Yogantam Kino Vidanti Tesham Vivanukam Pattam Om Abraham-Jantam Nasanyatma-Avastu Nyanam-Nyamas Je Yathamam Bhutanti Tanfa-Bhutanti. It will be according to you all these things. Decide. Makes sense. Makes sense. I may not tell you 4 or 5. I tell you which direction. Most of the time we are thinking I am preaching. Yes or no? Prabhupada did not say that. Prabhupada said, I may have all these things. Actually, I am nothing of this thing. It's very easy to say. Prabhupada sometimes says some disciples. No, you are not. Lord then is formed in a stool or something. Because he does not think, it's just lip service. Yes or no? This is all material life. I'm nothing, Priya Tachi preaching. It's also Hadya. When someone feels how insignificant you are, automatically he will be like that. When he thinks I am not this body, according to that, as much as he realizes. Everybody cannot have. I want the best. No. It's to know what you desire. And according to that, makes sense. We should be honest to ourselves first. Yes or no? Makes sense? Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you very much for coming to Singapore and making the effort to come here and to give us this wonderful class and your association. You mentioned the example of the families, they put the children to go to temple from a young age, and you gave the example of Prabhupada's father. And I think a lot of us are also trying to do that with our children. My question is, sometimes I observe sometimes in certain families, parents are very trying to be serious devotees, but children are not serious enough or not following. And sometimes opposite, children are good devotees, parents are not. Why this mismatch? I mean, the most ideal is parents devotee, children devotee, but many a times there's a mismatch. Why this mismatching is going on? How do we understand this?
Thank you. That's a good question. Karmana Gayunachana Jantatyo Karmana. Whatever we did, our consciousness manifestation is now here. You would not be here, past life, you did not be here. and your son also. This is general. People detail, everything is there in Gītā. What he did in his personal consciousness is all recorded. And accordingly he came to your premise. And he's doing. And it is not unlikely this should happen. But if you think it this way, you can understand, you can harmonize. You do your best, try to make him Krishna conscious, you and your wife. That's all you can do. And let Krishna, if they don't become that exactly what you want, what can you do? Just praise Krishna, right? He has got his independence. He has got his nature, inclination. Very difficult to change. Therefore, but use them, whatever inclination which can be used in Krishna service. Make sense? Yes, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, our Guru Maharaj mentioned that he and you got initiation in London on the same day from Srila Prabhupada.
Narasimha Maharaj.
Yes.
Yeah, same day, same night city.
So,
His other few other, his sister maybe also, and many others.
and he remembers those times and shares that. And he also mentioned that he was very surprised to see an Indian body getting initiated along with the other devotees. So I had never got a chance to.
Hardly Indian there. Just two youngsters there, just before my join. But they are not staying in temple like him and me.
So, Maharaj, anything you wish to share from that day of your initiation?
Well, I am surprised he is still doing all this. I see so many gone. I see that. I could see it's possible. Yes, he was very spiritual in it. And his sister also. I don't see her now. They came to India, Calcutta. And she's staying, she's like, in Europe at that time, like other central president, this, that, it's simply nothing wrong to become in charge and very risky. You often your defensive, abuse your power. It's very infinite. Go there, get hydrogen, and it's really deep, heavy. Third person, suddenly you are thinking, I belong to this country, and she is inter, I don't support her. Others may not know, Krishna knows, nobody knows. Official is official. Actual thing is what Krishna knows. Yes or no? Better think that. Am I a Brahmin? What Krishna knows, am I a Brahmin? Am I a Sanas? Am I a Guru? That is real. Makes sense? An official, for the purpose of the society, have to be down to earth, so harmonize. Makes sense? Hello? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, better pronounced. Thank you very much for a very instructive class, Maharaj.
I simply repeat what my Guru said and some experience to make it strong.
Maharaj, this particular verse that you spoke about, Satatam Kirti Yantona.
This is symptom very good. And you are organized. Thank you. This is.
Thank you, Maharaj. So normally when in our limited preaching efforts, when people ask, where does Krishna say that you should chant my name, we refer to this particular verse and say that, okay, Krishna is saying here that chant my glory, chant my name. But then the question also arises, Krishna says, Satatam Kirtayantoma. And you mentioned that Satatam means 24/7. But for all of us who have other material responsibilities, that is not practical, right? So how does one sugarcoat, how does one give the right message or the right understanding in terms of what Satatam actually means? Is it consistently, is it regularly, without interruption, or is it necessarily 24/7 as mentioned, Maharaj?
It simply means, in general, you mold your life such a way you can always remember the glories of Krishna. And saying, makes sense? You are exhausted. You always think of Krishna, did your best, and that's all. The life should be molded in such a way, not to think of what you are taking rest, so that you can practice this mantra and you want to get up. Unless you are that advanced yourself, Paramahamsa, even hardly sleep, that will come gradually. You should know. That you should know. When you are hungry, you don't ask your dad, am I hungry? Mom. You can feel it yourself. And when you are hungry, you don't ask other, you feel nourishment. Pusti, satisfaction, tusti, fulfillment. Your appetite is not like before, and then after eat some food. You don't ask. So Krishna consciousness is like that. And for the interest of the society to expand, you have to give incentive to start. He is doing this, he may be doing more. And he wanted, I also want to be that. I also want people to respect me, give me Mahaprasad. Oh, give him sannyas. Why you are asking sannyas? Bhagavad, every one, free, nobody can control you. Oh, I give you, but don't qualify yourself. In other words, if we take it for granted, maybe you have to pay high price. Make sense? One should take the words of spiritual master very serious. Not, I go. Though negative, but down to earth. Sometimes 50 years, also some devotee asks, what is census? How many are still within 55 years, maybe some society, and very nothing. Hopefully, 5% is still there. Practice. So marriage is not everything. Because it is important in your character, your purity, your standard. Understand? Otherwise you have a conclusion. Anyone to call us? Hello? Any other?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. And Pranam Maharaj. Thank you for this wonderful nectar, Maharaj. Just now you were talking about honesty. So just my question is, when times are bad, when preaching is going slow, when we are not able to read Bhagavatam properly or daily, then that honesty is there, that Krishna is doing, I am not the doer. But when the times are a little better, we are preaching and we are able to bring people in and reading Bhagavatam regularly, then that honesty is somewhere it evaporates in the air that yes, now I am doing. So how to conquer that feeling? Yes, this time I am doing, and when things are not going good, then Krishna is doing.
What do you face now? Something you are facing, yeah? Saying I am doing or others doing. I think that you have to pay the price of time. If you try to be honest to ourselves, the material world is the artificial life. Yes, no. So, to make it Krishna conscious life with that that's why this one is there. So he said, take some time to change. It's very deep rooted thing. Overnight, in such short time, can't expect. But you can give up hope. Krishna is watching. And he will bless you depending on your seriousness. Makes sense?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Everybody faces this. That's it. You forget to be honest to ourselves. When we are alone, think. One day I came alone, God, go back alone, Paramatma is there, all watching. Better to honest to him. Yes, he will know, he will help you. Huh?
Yes.
Great. So now, Arti.
Hare Krishna Prabhus, Hare Krishna Matajis.
Hare Krishna.
We are so grateful to Maharaj. You know, there is a concept known as the North Star. Whenever ships go astray, even by a bit, they actually lose track and they